Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm happy you're here with me today, and I'm happy to be back for a quick little video with you to catch up on all the wonderful, fun, yummy pieces I've been working on. I know many of you are wondering where I've been, and we'll talk about that after I share all these goodies with you. Okay, so first things first. Let's see, where do I start? I hope you're all well, doing good. Everybody's healthy and happy. Hope you're enjoying your beautiful weekend. This is the 4th of July in the U.S. where we celebrate our independence. And so, yeah, it was a very nice 4th. We had a wonderful barbecue, my husband and I, and we made my husband made a French apple pie, and we had fireworks with our neighbors. It was a lot of fun. So, all good. So anyway, I hope you all are having that same fun too, no matter what you're doing. Okay, I want to share with you stuff I've been working on. Now, while not making videos, and we'll talk about that in a minute, I had a bunch of these. So I cut them all out and glued them together. So now I have a box of butterflies, which I love. I made some specialty butterflies for specific projects that I have, like journals that I've started. From scraps and working on a variety of projects, whenever I'm done, I popped out some more butterflies. So I've got another plate of those for me to work with, right? And then, while working on projects, I needed something for a project I'm working on. So I made these wonderful jabots or jabots. J-A-B-O-T is how it's spelled. It's a French word. And it's like a neck or a collar decoration. But for us, it could go on a journal, and I'll show you what that's all about in a minute. So I made these for some projects. But I'm thinking about putting these gorgeous little lace jabots or jabots, jabot, in the shop. But this one is for my Marie Antoinette journal. This one is for one I'm working on right now. This is an extra that I'll probably put in the shop at some point. So we'll see about that. And they're for your journal covers to decorate a cover with. So now I think, let's see, I'm gonna put that over here. Also, I have some goodies that are going into the shop. These are going to go, they're a postcard, window postcard, and they're going to be going in the shop as a set. So you're going to have to watch the shop. And then this one I did, and I finished some decor on the bottom. That one too. And this is going in as a set too. So these are also going to go as a set. Okay. So those are coming into the shop very, very soon. I just need to, I got the photos done in the write-up. I just have to get them to Jolene. And, you know, she's been taking some time off with the girls because it's the holiday. And they're out of school. But, of course, they're all getting ready for their various activities already. Sammy's starting her job because she got really sick, so she was delayed in that. And Liz with her color guard band thing. And then these were what I made in my last video. This was the one I was working on in my last video, and I wanted to show it to you completed. Here we go. And this was made from this is a paper bag booklet, and you open it, and we have a belly band and a card, and then we have another pocket and another journal card. We turn the page, and oh, I put sewing charms on each one of the pages. And we have another belly band over here. And there is a video for this. So if you go look, you will find how this started out. It's all made from a paper bag. So these are the bits and pieces that are in it. This is going in the shop also. The only thing that's kept me from getting in the shop is coming up with decent pictures. This is very hard to photograph so that you can tell what you're looking at. And then this is actually technically our front page. And when you go like this, you have a pocket, and in that pocket I have all kinds of beautiful little goodies in the pocket for you to play with. So these are great standalone little goodie, great gift for yourself, things to add to a journal, whatever you want to do. And then there's the back. So that's this one, and it has a pretty seam binding tie. And the seam binding tie is from at my scrapcabin.com, scrap cabin on Etsy. And there is a link with a discount in my drop-down box. Now, this is the other one that I had started, but I didn't have it decorated. So this is the vintage one, vintage sewing. This is the shabby chic one, and this was got all kinds of pearls, and this is a real measuring tape, not a fake one, vintage, that I have here. And then you open it up, and again, we have the same, oops, I put tabs because I thought it was going to make it easier to open it, and I put charms. So, and then we have all the goodies that can go in the pockets, and lace pockets, which I said I was going to do with that charm. Got all kinds of goodies there. Again, we have a little tuck here for this page. And this page actually comes up, there we go, so you can see. And I put goodies, all kinds of fun bits and pieces in here. And we have this one. Isn't that beautiful? So these are ready to write on. And then in here, I have this set of journaling cards. Now, this is, I'm going to sit down. I was standing up to show you, but I have somehow injured my back. Oh, boy. I think it was the chair I was sitting in for the fireworks. It was one of those, like, camp chairs that's all closed up and you open it. And I was sitting in kind of a bucket thing, and I think I strained my back. Yikes. So, excuse me if I whine a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then we have our pocket over here. And in our pocket, we have a big journaling card. I think that's all I put in that one. You could go further down in if you wanted, but I actually decided to just make it a more narrow pocket. And this is all made from a paper bag. Now, this was a paper pharmacy bag that's the size of a lunch bag. And this was made from a lunch bag. So isn't this pretty? These are also going in the shop. So all this is going to be for sale if you're interested. Now, if you want and you want to get a bit of a discount, then you can pay by PayPal and just message Jolene, tell her you saw either the shabby or the vintage piece paper bag booklet in my video and you're interested in it, and she will send you the info to get hold of these. Okay, so we have those two. So those are going in the shop, or you can get them on PayPal with a discount. Okay, so now the thing I've been working on lately, and I've just been sitting quietly working on, is this gorgeous project for Raindrop Lyla. This is my guest design project for her. And it's a kind of a booklet folio, and you open it up and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. Now let me find... I'm working on the cover. I have the bits and pieces for the cover. I am thinking that this is going to go here, and this is going to go up here. And I'll probably have pearls or bling going along here. So, but I'm going to put that on very, very last. It's all made because I don't want to damage the pieces. And so this has 5 pockets. Let me show you. And I still want to decorate. So I'm going to decorate this before I go any further. Then I'll finish up there's tags going to be in all these pockets, and I have journaling cards for those pockets. So it's going to be about 10 pieces, but I just wanted to show you, where our pockets are. Okay, so I want to decorate this up, and I've got some bits and pieces set aside for that. So this is all ready to go. I'm just keeping that away from everything. And this kit is Pretty Blue from Raindrop Lyla. And in a minute, I'll show you the kit. But I have made to go in these pockets, and they do fit. This is a lovely little pull-out piece that you can journal, a journaling card. Isn't that lovely? Let's see if I can need... Oh, oops. Sorry. So we have this one, and you could see she's all laced up, and she's got these beautiful little banner. Oh, that's pretty. And then this one. And they're all blank on the back, ready to go. I backed them all. And these are all made from the journal tags that we did, I believe at the beginning of this year, when we were doing our Stack Your Stash. So I just took all my Stack My Stash cards and decorated them. And then I covered the back if they had music or something on them, you know. So this one, that's bling you see there. That's silver bling, not pearls. There's some pearls. As you can see, isn't this fun? And this one fun. So I backed them all the same so that they would be, you know, rideable. I think you can still ride on them. I don't think they're too hard to ride on. Unless you like press really hard. But you can see all the bits and pieces. If you want close-ups, they are on my Instagram page and I believe my Facebook page. So if you're on any of those, you can go and look. So again, this is for Raindrop Lyla, and these are to go in here. Now you're probably wondering about this bit of bling here. And what you will see is when I make my tags, they're going to have that at the top. So there's going to be a lot of bling here, but it's all going to be the silver bling instead of the gold. You know, I do a lot of gold, but some of you said you really like silver. So I'm just going to pop these in here so you get an idea of what's going in these pockets. I am hoping, honestly, I'm hoping, let's go this way maybe. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever loaded it. So you get an idea, and then this is going to be all decked out. And of course, there'll be lace here. I'm sure there'll be lace along here. You saw what the front's going to look like. And there'll be some kind of something here. Maybe I'll put bling there. I'm not sure. So you get an idea of where I'm going with this gorgeous folio booklet and pocketbook. It'll be very, you know, gator mouth, but that's because I've chosen to. I can see now when I get to my tags, I'm going to have to make them a little less, well, maybe not anything that big. I think a bow is fine, you know, but it's okay if it's fat. And if it doesn't all fit in there, I'll make a little envelope to put whatever doesn't fit in here. But you can see this is a project I've been sitting quietly and working on. And the base of this is 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and then I've covered it and made pockets. So this is something I'm working on for Lydia. Hi, Lydia. And let me share with you a little bit of the kit. I have been cutting it all up. I'm not sure it's all here, but I'd like you to see what I'm working with. So if you're into blue at all, you love blues and ladies and flowers, this is what I've been working with. And you'll see, like you'll see bits of these pieces here, right? So, and she is on Etsy, Raindrop Lyla, pretty blue. And she has it in both tall and horizontal, so vertical and horizontal. She has kits either way, depends on which way you want to go. I don't have them all here because, as you can see, I've been cutting them up and using them in this kit, you know, so but I'll just show you a few of what I have. Actually, that one should be over there. And then there's more, but like I said, I've really got a lot of them all cut up, and they're not all here because I used them to make all my goodies. She also had some lovely, I don't know if these were called wallpaper or background, but you get some beautiful pieces. And I know for a fact I will be working with these in other things because these are universal pieces I can use in any kit. You have both the horizontal and the vertical in this. Let's see. Is that the horizontal? One is, one isn't. I don't know. One goes one way and one goes the other. But you get one of each direction here. Let's see. Look at. You did such a fabulous job on these, Lydia. Thank you. I love them. I'm enjoying them thoroughly. Are these upside down? I can't tell. I keep turning the paper because I'm not sure. And like I said, I'm using all of this. So I am very, there you go. Or you can go like this, go like this. You can do whatever you want, but you get both directions. So when you're working, if you have something you want to go a certain way, you know, you can. I'm turning these the way I think they would go. See? Gorgeous, right? Two different directions. So you get you get so much to play with. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I don't know which is which on this one. Maybe like that. I don't know. But you get one of everything. And those are background pages. And I believe that's a separate kit. So I believe the vertical is separate. The horizontal is separate. But when I'm doing design team with her, design project, guest design project, it's a little bit different than like say you would do. Then I don't have them all here because I've been cutting them up. This is like my second or third run, but you get these lovely tags. You get envelopes in the ephemera kit, and you get these. These are fabulous. So I use these a lot for all of this different things that I'm doing. And I put these on a lightweight, I think this is 48-pound paper, so that I could cut it up and use them as journal cards or tags, or just cut out the images. So you get those too in with these. So you have all this great goodness to play with, and this is what I'm making with that. So this is Raindrop Lyla, and it is a stunning kit. I'm super excited to play with. I've been having so much fun just sitting very quietly and creating to my heart's content. I'm a very lucky girl to be part of, she's asked me, well, this is not my first guest project for her, but she's asked me to be a regular guest designer. And so she told me, just go pick out what you want to play with. And I didn't have any of these kits. I hadn't worked with them before. So I was super, super excited to, I'm putting these away while I'm chatting with you, to have these to play with. Really, I am. And I just couldn't believe that. It was like, yay, yes, of course I'll do some design work for you. I buy a lot. The tough part for me was, and she's having a fabulous sale this weekend. By the way, she's having a sale, so go see her. Raindrop Lyla on Etsy. I'm going to try to put a link. I will probably go back and ask her for a link so I have the right link. But if she's, I'm not sure if she's in a different time zone as me. I can't remember. But anyway, she does have a sale, so go over there and get some kits. But the problem was, she's like, oh, go pick out what you want to work with. And the problem was, I own most of her kits already that I really love, that I would use, So I love all of her work, but not all of it's my style. Some of it's very contemporary, and I'm not a big fan of like yellow or certain colors, but blues and pinks and creams and neutrals are awesome. I'm going to be mixing this kit in. This is French tags, and they're very neutral tags, and so they're perfect for working into it's just a small little kit, but oh, I loved it. So I went and grabbed it, and so that I could use it with this project. So you will see some of these images from the French tags in with the pretty blues. So yeah, I told her, yeah, I would be happy to. And then anytime I'm working with one of her kits, of course, I will definitely mention it. But I've done a lot of projects for her already. I've made some beautiful pieces and in the past. So many of you might remember, or you can find them on Instagram, or you'll find a video. And so this is what I'm working on. And the reason you haven't seen me is I have been under the weather with some severe migraines and migraine clusters, which I cannot do videos with. Sometimes I can power my way through. And then I have other health issues that have sidelined me pretty badly. And frankly, for the last 5 months, I've been pushing through, 6 months, I've been pushing through videos that haven't been great because I was trying to get them done and make them for you. And they were a struggle. And I decided I'm no longer going to struggle to do a video. If I don't feel great, I'm not going to do a video. So you will just have to keep watching. I have over 600, I think it's 604 or 605, 604 videos that I've made for you in the last few years for you to go look at. There's plenty of projects there, plenty of ideas. If you're new and you haven't watched any of them, of course, if you've watched every one, I apologize. But, go back and watch some of them, because even I do. When I get a comment on an old video, I go back and watch my old video and I go, oh, I remember when I did that. And a lot of times I get so excited, I'll remake something in a different way or put it in a project, and you won't even realize it's from one of the older videos. So, that's quite fun. These are hopefully are available. If anybody wants one, let me know, or let my daughter know. She's on Etsy, and our journal shop is, if you want to send her a message, tell her you want to do PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account. Design, Journal, and Supply. Those of you who use it know. But this is how you can find us. But if you go to the drop-down box in the video, you can just tap on it. You go straight to the shop. Sometimes when you go to Etsy, it takes you everywhere but here. So, you know, do what works for you. But if you're interested in something and you don't want it to go into the shop and you want first dibs on it, of course, let her know. This will also be up for grabs if someone wants to reserve it. Now, reserve means that whenever I finish it, whether it's in a few days or a few weeks or a few months, you would be the first person to say, yes, you want it, or no, you don't. You're not obliged to take it, but it lets us know that you're interested. So this one also could be put on reserve. These would actually be, you know, purchased once we weigh it, measure it, and package it. Then we give you the exact shipping cost, so you're not overpaying in your shipping. So, okay, that's it, guys. So anyway, I haven't been making videos because of that. I felt I could do a really quick little one, and while I'm not on here, it means when I have a good moment, a good day, a good second, I am in here trying to create some things. I do have another project I am working on for let's see, who am I doing it for? Gosh, Brain. Hello, Brain. Come back, Brain. I'm looking for the tag in my project. Hello, where are you? I'm also simultaneously, actually, I'm working on 2 projects at the same time. You'll be very excited to know. Why can't I find it? Oh, I think this is Chapter 1 Papers. I'm going to say it is, that this is Chapter 1 Papers. And it is the Vintage Kit, Vintage Travel. I think it's called Vintage Travel. I'll have to look it up. Don't quote me. But anyway, it is one I am working on, and it is fabulous. I'm working... What has slowed me up on any of my projects is... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes, this is Chapter 1 Papers, Vintage Road Trip and Patterns. And this is a kit that I'm working on for Jan and Sue. And hi, ladies. And I have a super fun project for this. But I'm waiting on inks. I've run out of ink to get everything completed. And I had to have a very long, not happy conversation with my Insta Ink program, because they're not getting me ink when I need it. And so these are what I'm working with on the next project. And it is a very fun new folder that I'm going to be doing. I've already got it cut, and I'm working on it, as you can see. So I'm not going to tell you anything about it yet. I will show you. So I'm kind of working on these pretty much simultaneously, printing, getting everything ready, but I'm sort of getting held up on, you know, doing a whole lot. But I just thought I'd give you a quick little peek, sneaky peeky at that one. I probably will not be doing it on video, but I might make a few of the pieces on video. I doubt, but you never know. Depends on my health. To be honest, guys, my health has continued to deteriorate, and it's making it very difficult for me to do videos. So we will see what happens. Just hang in there with me. Lots of old videos you can watch. Lots of pictures on Instagram, on Facebook. So there's lots of ways to see my work and see what I've been working with. So I want to thank you for watching and for hanging in there with me and not leaving me. And thank you for all of your lovely messages on Instagram, on Facebook, on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, and on the private DMs on Instagram. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for watching and hanging in with me all this time. And I love you all, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye-bye.